62,000. Just a brilliant, sparkling, sunshiny day here in Flushing Meadows. Temperature a little over 60 at kickoff. Beat it by the length of the ball. So the Dolphins pick up the first down of the ball game at their 34-yard line, moving from our left to our right towards the southern end of the field.
Marino had a good time there, Rick. They really kept that slack exchange off him, and he threw a real good ball, too.
Laxo, I watched Gastineau. He let him come in a couple of steps and then hammered him. All right. They've got the double tight ends in the ball game. Receivers spread to either side. Marino back to throw his second pass. Man open. Moore. 50, 25, 40. He's gone. 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Moore, the longest run from scrimmage on a caught pass by Nat Moore that I can recall. Bobby Jackson, the left cornerback from FSU, was badly beaten on the play.
That's right. Nat made an inside move there, and Jackson was just left in his tracks, and the safety didn't come up and give the help. Jackson committed himself. He planted his feet, and Nat went right by him, and then I think Ken Schroy missed the tackle on him, and Nat was gone to the races.
Marino's 7th touchdown pass of the season, and Nat Moore's 2nd touchdown reception. So it'll be Von Schaman trying to make it 7-zip. He has not missed an extra point all season. Strock will hold. Dolphins score within the first 3 minutes on a Marino to Moore pass of 66 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Dolphins emerge on top with a score of 7-0, 12 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The side splitbacks, first down at the Dolphins' 44. Todd, straight back drop to throw. He pops it out of the backfield, caught by Harper. 35 down inside the 30, and he is knocked down. The 30-yard line gets inside the 30, down to about the 27. Harper, along with Durking, are the splitbacks. 3 receivers spread to either side of the field. Here's Todd, back to throw. Out chased out of the pocket, runs to his right. He's going to run with the ball, gets the 25, slides inside the 20, and close to a first down at about the 19. Augustiniak and Durking are the backs, 3 tight ends in the ball game. Now they split Durking off, and Schuler, the tight end from the 2-yard line. Richard Todd throws the ball at the goal line, wide open for a touchdown is Augustiniak. Here's the snap, kick is up, and he knocks it through. So it's a 7-7 score, 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. 83-yard drive, 16 plays. Todd Augustiniak for a 2-yard touchdown. Time of possession 7:44. That is Richard's 10th TD pass of the season. Leahy comes forward. He hits it high. It's going to be short. Lifting up is Walker. Looks up into the sun. Takes it at the 11. Cuts for the near side. He's at the 15. Got a hole. 20. He's gone at the 40, 45, 50, and is knocked out of bounds. Down into Jets territory. And we'll see where they mark it out at the Jets 47. Great lead set up by the Dolphins special teams. Kirk Springs had to bring him down and save an even bigger gain, a 42-yard return for Fulton Walker, of course. Standing at the Dolphins' 42 is Roby. The line of scrimmage will be the 43-yard line of the Jets. Awaiting the snap from Mark Dennard. And still waiting is Roby. Here it is. Jets come after him. Ball is blocked. Bounces in the air. Comes down. It is grabbed. And let's see who's going to come up with it. The Jets have the ball at the 50-yard line. It came down to Jensen. I don't know whether he held on to it or not. That's the end of the first quarter. So they'll come down to our end of the field now. And when the second quarter begins, it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Jets. The ball at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. The score at the end of one, tied at 7.
And now on 3rd and 2, Rick, it wouldn't surprise me to see Todd go to a running back again with the pass because he's had so much success with it this afternoon. Why get away from a good thing?
Receiver spread near side. Todd will play fake, back to throw. No pressure, throws deep in the end zone. Intercepted by William Judson. He goes down with the ball. He was going for Walker, and Judson stepped in the air, right up the stepladder, and picked it off, his 2nd of the season, and then wisely went down to the end zone to get the touchback.
Now I see why Walton wears his hat backwards, because his head's backwards. I mean, they had everything going for him, going underneath, and he threw a bad pass in a double coverage, and Judson made a good play as well.
All right, the ball at the 44-yard line. It is a first down for the Jets. Ball at the Dolphins' 44. Richard on a quick strike potential. A deep pattern of Barkham. Great catch across the middle at 34 yards. And then Harper on a gaping hole on the Dolphins' right defensive side. Richard back to throw. Again has all day. Wobbles it out of there. This one's going to be intercepted by Judson at the 7-yard line. Up the near side of the 10. 15 to the 20. 25, and is knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. We'll try the field goal. Awaiting the snap. Here it is. Set down. Von Schaman's kick is high, and it's going to be way off to the right side. Marion Barber out of the backfield, gets it out to the 32-yard line for a first down. Todd under pressure. Follows a pass, intercepted. Going to be run in for a touchdown. 10-5 score for the Dolphins. As tipping the ball in the air, Betters tipped it to Bokamper, and Bokamper runs it in for the score. That was almost... Well, that makes up, not quite, for the touchdown that Theismann robbed him of in the Super Bowl game. So Betters applied the pressure, tipped the ball, as Richard was in trouble all the way on that pass pattern, and Bokamper came out of the air with it and runs it in for the score. That, of course, is his first touchdown.
Betters made a great play. He just got in there, beat the pants off the tackle, tipped it up. It was like a volleyball tip to Bokamper, who took it in for the... He wanted to spike it, and the ball fell out of his hands after he crossed the plate.
All right, let's see if Van Schamen can kick the extra point. He is having a terrible time with his field goal attempts. Strock will hold. The Dolphins can now move out to a 14-7 lead. Henry?
Nat Moore is hurt.
More good news from the bench. Here's a snap, and he blocked. It's blocked. I really don't understand this guy at all.
He kicked a line drive. There was no excuse for that.
So it's a 13-7 score. Van Schamen misses a field goal, has a try for point blocked. And when these kickers go into a slump, they don't horse around. So we'll get the kickoff coming up momentarily.
I'll tell you one thing, Rick. 3 interceptions for Todd. We're watching two teams that are struggling this afternoon, and so far the Dolphins have just had a little bit the best of it. They just had more breaks or made more breaks for themselves, but the missed field goal and the missed extra point, things you can't get back. It's like not selling a hotel room one night. You never recoup it.
On Ramsey's high, long punt as the Dolphins had a block on, grabbed it at the 20 and runs it out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Rusty Gilbo, a defensive lineman on special teams, made the tackle, a 50-yard punt and a 14-yard return. They'll mark it at the Dolphins 34. We have a minute, or rather 52 seconds now left to go in the first half. Henry?
You ready for another one? Reggie Roby has an ice pack on his right knee, and it's sore.
Got to play when you're hurt. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Dolphins lead 13-7. Let's see what kind of an offensive pattern they come out with here. We'll go into the shotgun. They haven't been successful out of that. Here's Marino back to throw. Pops it across the middle. It is Nathan out of the backfield, 40-45 across the 50. And it's the first time they've been able to get the ball to Tony. They need to do that more. He's down to their 49 in Jets territory. Again out of the shotgun. Here is the snap. Back to throw. Marino fires it. It is caught by Duper, and this time he holds onto the ball and gets the first down to the 32-yard line. And it's third down. The ball at the 30. No, the ball is down at the 24-yard line. Again out of the shotgun. They need 2 yards for first down. 12 seconds left to go in the half. Marino back to throw. He fires it into the middle. It is caught for a touchdown. Joe Rhodes at the goal line, and Marino with 7 seconds left to go on the board. He threaded the needle on that one and hit the big guy from Marysville, California, 24 yards for the score. So now it's 19-7, and what a big play that is going to the dressing room. Ken Schroy, the strong safety, was beaten on the play. Henry?
And that release of Dan Marino's looks just like Namath did in his prime. It's so quick.
He steps up into that pocket and throws with authority. Let's see if Van Schamen can tippy-toe it through the uprights. Strock to hold. He is 0 for 1 in the field goal department. Missed an extra point, had it blocked. Awaiting the snap is Strock. Here it is, a little high, gets it down. This time he toes it up and right through the uprights. It is a 20-7 score. The Dolphins lead. 7 seconds to go in the half. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Jets gives them good field position with 4 seconds left to go in the half. He just kind of slid it along the ground, a little squibber, and it didn't go very far. Todd back to throw. He's in all kinds of trouble, throwing deep up the near side. It is intercepted again at the 3-yard line. Grabbed by 2 Dolphins. Judson again will come up with a football. That's his 3rd intercept and the 4th intercept on Richard Todd in the first half. And listen to the irate Jet fans. Also over on the coverage for the Dolphins was the safety man, Blackwood. But Judson comes up with his 3rd intercept of the game. So that's the end of the half as the Dolphins lead by a score of 20-7.